Hey, what is going on, guys? Xpertfusion here. In this video I want to talk about something very important, something I've been wanting to talk about for a while now, and this is Call of Duty dying as a series as a whole? Now, I keep hearing people saying it in the comment section of videos for Call of Duty and stuff like that, saying, oh, Call of Duty's dying, this game's dead, no one plays anymore, stuff like that. And I'm here to tell you why it is not dying and why it's still a great game. So the people, they put together stupid reasons as to why the game is dying. They keep saying, oh, Call of Duty is running out of ideas. They keep going into this futuristic bullshit when they have nothing else to do but futuristic warfare, and I completely disagree with that. Call of Duty has plenty of ideas. They have plenty of ideas. I guarantee you, right now, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer Games are probably even, thinking about their next Call of Duty game. They have plenty of ideas. But the thing is that they don't know what ideas would work. They don't know what ideas would make a good Call of Duty game. They don't know what ideas would make the fans enjoy the game because they're afraid of using bad games. And since the futuristic warfare worked for Black Ops 2, games like Advanced Warfare and then now Black Ops 3, they're taking what Black Ops 2 did with futuristic warfare and they're just building upon it, completely changing what Black Ops 2 didn't have, which was didn't really have the fluidest movement in the world. So Advanced Warfare tried increasing the movement speed, which did kind of ruin Advanced Warfare for me because it was a little too fast. But now here's Black Ops 3 trying to change that, trying to make it in between of the movement speeds, so it's not too fast, not too slow. I think that's great. And people keep saying, oh, they're running out of ideas, stuff like that. They're not. They keep going in the future because it's the famous thing now. It's what everyone does. You always see new movies and stuff like that. They're all like futuristic and stuff because it looks cool. It's very pleasing to the eye. I mean, people want a World War II Call of Duty. As much as I would love another World War II Call of Duty, I know that the trailers, they would be great. But there would still be people out there who just have the need to criticize Call of Duty. So they would say, oh, it's too similar to World at War, the old Call of Duty. Why shouldn't they just remake that? People are going to say that because they're going to think the new Call of Duty is too similar to that because they can't make their mind up. When Call of Duty changes it too much, when Call of Duty goes from boots on the ground to exosuits, people complain it's too much change. When they go from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3 being very, very similar games, they complain it's the same thing and that there's no difference. So we don't know, what do the Call of Duty fans want? I mean, I'm different than all Call of Duty fans. I enjoy every Call of Duty. I love all of them. I want to do a video doing my top 8 Call of Duties, ranking all of them from worst to the best Call of Duty in my opinion. But I just don't know because I love every single one. Even my least favorite Call of Duty, which is actually Modern Warfare 2, believe it or not. I made a video talking about why I don't like it, but that's another video if you want to check that out. But I still enjoy it, even though it's my least favorite of the Call of Duties, not including the first 3. I still enjoy it. It's not like I hate it. It's still a game I will play and have fun with because I love Call of Duty. It's my favorite video game franchise out there, and it's a lot of fun for me. And the fact that I always see people saying it's dying and that they're running out of ideas, it's retarded because they're not. Call of Duty is not losing sales. People keep saying it is. It is not. Black Ops 3 destroyed in the amount of pre-orders it got. It went off the charts. Like, I think it was one of the most pre-ordered games in history of any video game, I believe. So how is it dying? I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, I know when you go on games like Call of Duty Ghosts, there's not that many people playing, but that doesn't mean the game's dying. That doesn't mean anything. There's so many people buying the game still. There's still so many fans. It's just there's a big base of Call of Duty players that they play some of the games and then they just have the need to criticize the newer Call of Duties. But it's a whole reason. It's the next generation of Call of Duty, okay? It's the next generation of COD. We are getting to the point where there's a whole new group of kids who are now aging and they are playing the Call of Duties, and this is their childhood games. They are loving it now. Maybe they didn't play the older CODs, whatever, but they are at the stage that a bunch of kids were at in Modern Warfare 2. I remember Modern Warfare 2, there was a bunch of people. It was like, middle school to like high school kids who they were loving Modern Warfare 2, and I know a lot of those people now who are a lot older, like in the 20s, and they absolutely hate Call of Duty now. They're the haters that say the game is ruined and dying. They're the people that do that. The only reason why they're doing that is because they lost their nostalgic feeling that they had as kids. They enjoyed the Call of Duty so much that they don't have it anymore. They don't have that same feeling for the new CODs because they're not a kid anymore. That's why a lot of those players hate the game. But, you know, of course there are a lot of people out there like me who have played the old Call of Duties and still enjoy the newer ones. We're just diehard Call of Duty fans. But there's a whole new generation of kids now. There's a whole new generation of kids who are going to be saying that in like 7 years from now. They're going to be saying, oh, I remember those days back when Advanced Warfare was out. That was when Call of Duty was at its prime, and now it sucks. There's a whole group and generations of Call of Duty. The first generation of Call of Duty was Call of Duty 1 all the way to, I believe it would be Black Ops 2. That's my opinion. I think it was around that time. A lot of people stopped playing Call of Duty at Black Ops 2 and didn't play Ghosts or Advanced Warfare. And Ghosts kind of started, no, Ghosts was kind of in like the middle, and then Advanced Warfare completely started like a new generation, and those new generation kids went back to Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2 to try to play those games because, you know, people said such great things about it, so they went back, and then now they're getting to old Call of Duties, and now they're enjoying every single Call of Duty at this point. But when it gets further down the line, they're going to start hating on the game, just like the people are who are in their 20s right now are hating on the game. So Call of Duty, it's this whole cycle. It's really its whole cycle, and it's very odd. It's a very odd thing, and I feel bad for the developers because they can't ever make a perfect game. You know, there's going to be people hating on it. But I think Call of Duty is going in a good direction. I think Black Ops 3 looks amazing. I don't really care about the time era of the game. I mean, as long as it's fun, as long as it works, and there's no bullshit in the game like there was in Modern Warfare 2, you know, as long as everything from Black Ops 2 that I didn't like is fixed, like, you know, kind of sometimes getting in that slow-paced movement, stuff like C4s, you know, that's all being fixed in Black Ops 3, and that's why I'm so excited for this game, because of the fact that everything's being fixed. But yes, Call of Duty is not dying. It is growing more every day, and they are not running out of ideas, and it's never gonna die. It's gonna be like a franchise that goes on forever. I mean, yeah, I could see some of the Call of Duty developers stop making Call of Duties. I can see Infinity Ward like just not making any more, and then maybe another company will jump in, like Sledgehammer Games just out of nowhere jumped in and decided to make it a 3-year, you know, cycle between Call of Duties. That could happen again, but it could happen differently, where maybe Infinity Ward leaves and then like another studio comes in and try to make some Call of Duties, or even Treyarch eventually down the line will stop making Call of Duties. But I'm sure other people will get the rights to making Call of Duties from Activision, and then they'll start, you know, putting together Call of Duty games that are great. And it's going to be a long-term game. It's going to be a long-term thing. It's never going to end. Call of Duty is always going to be around, whether it's in a video game form or whatever. It's going to be around for a while, and I'm very excited for the future of Call of Duty because I think it could go into some good places. There's still a lot that they haven't explored yet. Right now is kind of like where they're exploring the future warfare, which is cool because different time zones, different like areas of time, you know, different generations of Call of Duty, they're kind of exploring different points of war. Originally, like Call of Duty's like 1 and 3 and like all the way up to like 5, they kind of just explored like, you know, World War II, you know, Vietnam, stuff like that. And then Modern Warfare, you know, they were the first ones to actually do modern warfare type games, which is awesome. And then we started getting Future Warfare in Black Ops 2, and that's what we're getting now. We've been getting Future Warfare ever since Black Ops 2, and it's cool, you know, I like it, but I think they can explore some other things soon. And I think after Black Ops 3, they're going to start exploring other things, like maybe more, like, what I want to see from Call of Duty, something that I think they could definitely do, is alternate realities of the real world. So pretty much making a campaign about something about the real world that didn't happen. Maybe like World War II, if Japan never surrendered, you know, when U.S. dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, maybe if Japan didn't surrender and World War II was extended, so they can kind of stretch the truth of what actually happened in World War II in the game instead of actually having to make it exactly like World War II, because that's why Call of Duty hasn't been doing it, because they don't want to make it exactly how World War II was, because people get mad about that. You know, there's all sorts of crazies. People try to sue from other countries. I remember Black Ops 2 was sued from some guy, I don't know, from the campaign or whatever, because his country was in it. I don't know, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know about your thoughts on Call of Duty dying in the comment section below. I know it's not dying, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on my next one. Peace out.